Hey guys, it's skyguy98 here. This is not going to be Minecraft episode 22. In fact, I'm going to be terminating that Let's Play just because I've had too much problems recently with my online life. If you guys remember, I posted a video a couple weeks ago about haters, and I made some pretty good points in that. And I'd like to pay particular attention to a YouTube user by the name of bio165 in this video, because he goes beyond hater. Like, I actually know this guy. He isn't just a random YouTuber who found my video and decided, hey, I'm gonna shit on this guy because it's funny. No, this guy has been targeting me with a very calculated, very nefarious smear campaign for maybe the last few months, and it's really taken a toll on my online mental health, my online mental health. And so I'm gonna use this video as a platform to expose some of what's been happening, as well as review his life, because he was trying to give me some constructive criticism that really was not that constructive. If you watch the videos, he reviewed my ASMR video, he reviewed my Urbex video. The ASMR one, he gave me one piece of advice, which is I was too close to the microphone, and I appreciate that. I will take that into consideration next time I make a video where I'm talking into a mic. But the Urbex one, which was, his review was 3 times longer than the video itself, so I mean, most of it was dead air. There was no criticism whatsoever. Like, he didn't even watch the video, I think. I think he just talked shit. I don't think he pressed the play button once. So, being the great guy I am, I'm actually going to give him some constructive criticism, because I think he needs to take a good look at his life, and he needs to have an outsider perspective on it so he can address some issues that he probably has. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I guess I should probably start explaining a few things. So, a recent thing that's happened, probably the biggest event in the smear campaign yet, on a chat forum, online chat forum that I frequent, that this bio165 fellow also frequents, and it goes by the name of Boulders. There was another user on there by the name of Tantavi, and he was banned from the server. And then this whole show, this whole kind of mockery went down, where he evaded the ban, and then his ban got extended. And I guess he's still evading the ban now, but he shows up in our chat room, and he's using some techno wizardry to not be banned, right? But for a good 4 days, I was told by a new member in our chat group, who I believed to be an old member returning. I was told that he replaced this Tantavi fellow, and I was excited because I liked him more, and Tantavi kind of just sucked. He was like a really weird dude who just kind of posted really racist remarks all the time, especially about Asia, and it started to bother me. So I'm actually really glad. I was glad until I learned that I had been targeted the entire time, and that it was actually the same guy, just going under a different name, evading his ban. And I was being told by Boulders, by bio165, this whole time that yes, of course that's a different fellow, until I called him out on it, and he ignored me at first. And I'll show you a chat log right here where I call him out on it. You can pause the video to read through it and see, the kind of shit that went down. It's not very good, not good stuff. Anyways, yeah. After that, I just kind of had to do a little soul searching, because I was lied to quite a bit. I was targeted, and now that targeting has extended beyond just the chat room, it's extended into my YouTube account, which is kind of crazy. I think can't find something better to do except just harass a person on every platform they try to use. That's really pathetic, bro. So yeah, this bio165 fellow, he deluded me, right? He lied to my face, and now he's attacking me for my content. And so I figured I will do the same, right? So let's take a look through some of his video that he posted, some of the videos.
Hey guys, bio165 here. Skyguy98. I have a hard time paying attention to the video because whatever it is on his chin just keeps opening and closing constantly. It's a real distraction, and like he basically has the mic in his mouth. Like, it's literally like he's putting the mic in his mouth the whole video. Come on. I mean, like, it would be kind of funny if you mentioned the A. Lamau meme. A white one. I've been eating food off the floor lately. I just watched the new video by skyguy98. Okay. I skipped out on breakfast and lunch today to study for my classes. I'm backwards off a fucking cliff, you know? I forgive you, skyguy98, for Windows 10 drivers from Windows 10 Update.com, and I just have a feeling that's not a legitimate website. You know, hope is something that humans use to cope with what seems to be a situation that can't get any better. So you have hope. Call the cops.
So if you notice, he's kind of very scattershot in his thoughts. He doesn't seem to know how to string a sentence or a thought together. He seems very anxious and nervous all the time. And I think some of that has to do with the fact that he's constantly nebulizing out of a cancer stick, and I think that's probably affecting his brain somehow. And so he has no coherence anymore in his mind, and that's probably why he thinks like what he's doing is valiant or whatever, when it's like clearly not. I think that drugs have messed up his brain, you know. I think he escapes a lot into like the digital world. He can't really make that distinction between the real world and virtual life, and so he just escapes into virtual life instead because the real world is scary to him and he doesn't want to face it head on, right? So yeah, that's why his presence in the video is sort of like, this guy can't be real. That's because he isn't. He's actually a virtual person pretty much at this point. What else? He seems very very insecure. Like, he wouldn't be making these videos if he wasn't insecure, right? So I'm really curious about where the father is in the picture, because like a father is supposed to give you support, and I mean, this guy clearly doesn't have any support. So I'd like to know what his family background is, because it's probably not good. So yeah, I'd say I'm gonna give bio165's life a because he had a few good one-liners in there. I watched the videos. He had a few good one-liners when I wasn't too busy being distracted by his beard that looked like a 13-year-old black kid's pubes. He had a few good one-liners that he got in there that actually genuinely made me laugh, and I think there's a bit of hope there. There's a bit of hope. So because of those things, and because I'm such a generous dude, I'm going to give him a strong 1 out of 10. Tran. He's probably going to review this video now and like try and expose me, but you know, I realized that. I thought about that, and I'm one step ahead of him, because I'm about to expose myself. I know just what he will say about me. He's going to say I have an unhealthy obsession with Asian women. So let me clear the air here. I'm gonna put some chat logs here that show, yeah, I talk about Asian women sometimes. That's true. That's true. But I'm also gonna put some chat logs up real soon, right? I'm gonna have it here about just general anti-Asian sentiment in the chat room, and why I've gotten into this mental state of having to be the person speaking for Asian women. And I'm going to make a distinction there. It's not just woman. I'll get to that in a minute. But I'm the one who has to, like, you know, be the person speaking for them, because they just get so much flack in this channel. It's these, like, unabashedly racist remarks that you can see right here. And I'm also being attacked by some people for this, and it's really a tough battle. Like I said, I've been being targeted constantly by not only bio165, but his minions, people he's rounded up and deluded into thinking that this is a just cause. Like, I'm being attacked by all these people, and it's really disgusting. So I'll put, you know, some evidence here. You know, you can make of it what you will, but I think it's pretty clear who the bad guys are and who the person in the right is. And anything else? Oh yeah, like I said, I want to clarify that, like, yeah, sure, I like Asian women, and like the main reason for that is because, like, they generally have pretty weak wills, and so, like, it's you can, like, talk to them, and then, like, they'll probably want to talk to you more just because, like, nobody else is talking to them. That's why I like them, and that's okay. That's actually perfectly healthy, I think. But I also want to clarify that it's not just Asian girls. I just like Asia and Asian people in general. As you can see, I have some chat logs here that prove I also have a thing for Asian guys, and it's not, you know, it's not a one-sided thing, and that it's not creepy if it's not one-sided. So, I mean, I'm just kind of sad because, like, I kind of hate my parents every day. I wake up in the morning and I curse my parents for not being Japanese, actually, because I really want to be Japanese. And I mean, I'm stuck just being a fucking shitty Jew. Not even like a real Jew, though. So it's like even worse. Forever.